Well, it's been a long time since February 26, 2025, when I did the Conor McDavid on that thumbnail that wins the Face-Off Nation champion is Canada beats USA. I meant it's not 4-3, it's 3-2 in the overtime final score on February 26, 2025. Well, everybody, and welcome to the episode 6 on the Pine Show with Agyemang on YouTube channel. I'm your anchor host, Agyemang, and thanks so much for tuning in on this Friday night edition. Well, people, I want to get out of the way with lots of going on in the huge stories all around the world. First, want to shout out Dina. She came back from retirement after 17 years in breakfast television on Citytv. She invented this daytime talk show in Canada history on Citytv's breakfast television. Dina, who has encouraged dignity and respect for this business on this Rogers Sports and Media, and formerly on the studios, which is moved to our new location at Rogers campus because the declining in the formerly named Yonge and Duncan Square is now Sankofa Square. So this broadcast building have last broadcast last week before moved to a new location where the Rogers headquarters in Toronto. The Rogers headquarters in the building. At this location where breakfast television, Citytv, City News, Omni News is going to be moved to a campus. So, Dina, it's great to be back, and man, what a true class act she is throughout the years, over a decade, since in the 2000 era, where Dina was hired to do the job from the humble college and to this business on CTV's breakfast television since day one in 2007. Breakfast television, Canada's daytime #1 morning talk show in history, is finally returned to standards. So Dina Paloge, Dina Poglis, got that last name right. So Dina Poglis, it's great to see her back, coming out of retirement after 70 years. On Monday, March 17th, Monday, March 17th or March 18th, where new host of the breakfast television, Tim is a new host coming from CACH on the morning show, and now being called up to the breakfast television into the Canadian television show debut. So congrats Tim for making a new era and new to this show on the job, and a new host for the breakfast television. Welcome Tim. And Dina, again, welcome back. I'm glad she came out of retirement for one last ride for Dina. And yeah, the breakfast television is back. So the people and viewers, Canadian viewers, and all around in Canada, in province, from British Columbia to Quebec, coast to coast, that Dina Marjolie's, she came out of retirement and she's back for another last ride action on the breakfast television. Enter a new era with the new building in the Rogers headquarters. Yeah, I'm happy for her. And Kiss 925, CHFI, and all the networks acknowledge Dina. What a great she is. She is the benchmark, and she invested this Canadian daytime morning show, like a talk show, daytime talk show, morning show, in history of Canadian television. Man, I am watching breakfast television again because Dina and Tina are better than Meredith and Six Sarah got fired from out of nowhere. Because after 2 years, because of declining, whatever it is, by the Rogers Sports Media decision to let go of these two, Meredith, Six Sarah, not so much. Man, it's kind of harsh to let these two hosts, Six Sarah and Meredith, have finally gone. Since Dina was left in 2021 after 17 years. And now, 3 or 4 years later, she's back. She came out of retirement and she's back in a new studio with the breakfast television, back with the vengeance for redemption. Shouldn't come back. Yeah, a redemption comeback. Because people are in the crew, in the Citytv studios, the crew for the breakfast television, production, they all miss Dina very, very so much. And I am too. I miss Dina too. And yeah, I am going to watch breakfast television every week mornings with Tim and Dina. Absolutely. Better than Six Sarah and Meredith. And I'll say, Six Sarah and Meredith, best of luck in the future. I hope Six Sarah will come back, returning to Sportsnet, into the family again. But no, he doesn't want to. And Meredith, it sucks to see her go. Well, because of the decision by the media, Rogers Sports Media, is not doing well because of this. It's not an excuse with the acquiring Shaw for $1 billion. That caused an effect with this contract and the show. Breakfast Television and Citytv and other networks like Sportsnet, like Xfinity, who acquired with this from the United States of America, with the internet thing. All of this has nothing to do with that. So it's not to do with the Blue Jays contract or the franchise is getting bad right now, with Ross Atkins still on the job, not fired, and that pisses me off. Yeah, this over is not good. It's getting bad, absolutely bad. But some positive good notes, I hope, in the future, if this goes well, as when I return to Ontario, Canada on next season, in the celebrate for 10-year anniversary of my show, then we will have Full and Arms open to get around in Ontario, Canada, what I've experienced for 10 years, to share my reflect. So again, congrats to Dina, and I am so amped up listening to you on the Breakfast Television every week mornings with Dina and Tian, with the new host and the new studio. That's on week mornings from 5 a.m. all the way to 11 a.m. 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. only on Citytv, and stream it on Citytv Plus on Prime Video channels on Amazon here in Canada. Okay, you know the movie is coming out tomorrow. The controversy, Snow White live action. Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot, yeah. Most of right-wing media and the MAGA idiots are talking about this. This actor, Rachel Zegler, being a narcissist, whatever the comments coming from their mouths, from the comments, the medias, Fox News, Piers Morgan, and all kinds of right-wing medias, Daily Wire, yeah, all of them are hating this movie and not seeing this is Snow White of live action because of Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot in a racist comments on this surround with that anti-MAGA supporter of former president, that current 47th president of the United States. It's destroying the America. Anyways, that I think I'm thinking not going to see the movie because of this. This MAGA is causing problems, causing my problems, because I'm gonna stand with Democratic. I don't trust the MAGA Republicans because, as I'm true Canadian resident, I'm a Canadian resident for years when I live in Ontario for over 23 years in my age, and my show for 7 years. I've watched Hunger Games, the song of Ballard, and Rachel Zegler, yeah, after the West Side Story with Ansel Elgort, that was a masterpiece from Steven Spielberg. And the second, the songs about it, yeah, the Hunger Games prequel, where President Snow became to one of the best and worst things in the games, creating the Hunger Games better and better, where President Snow was a kind of 25 or 30-year-old president, so was the youngest to do this. And now Rachel Zegler played Lucy. Yeah, she was a contestant from district. She did very well. Good job. She did very well. Good job. And like President Snow and Katniss Everdeen, yeah, they have to live with that. So Katniss Everdeen and Lucy, compare this, yeah. like a love couple too. Yeah. So the person Snow, turning to a good guy to a bad guy into villain, like peacekeeper, like what he's turning to. Yeah. Anyways, back to the point. Disney Snow White live action. It's in theaters tomorrow. If you don't want to see it, save your money. If you want to see it, so be it. Then, for me, if I'm going to see it, don't hate me. Don't leave my comments saying, Kwabena, why? Why'd you go to the movie to see Disney Snow White? Because this is anti-woke movie. Because children are not gonna see it. Why, Kwabena? Why? Oh, please don't bring up the negative like, oh, Kwabena, like, oh, why did you go to the movie and see Disney Snow White? This live action. Oh yeah. I know. All the talking in the comments and not having me going to see Disney Snow White, it probably pissed people direct to me what I did to see Snow White. Whether I go see it or whether I don't go see it. So, anyways, see the movie or don't see the movie, Disney Snow White live action comes tomorrow. Or if it premieres tonight on the advanced screening, do it or don't. Save your money or spend a little money if you have. Do not waste for that Snow White. Or save the money to watch a different movie instead of Disney Snow White of live action that you're not considering. That is for the left wing, not for the right wing, for the MAGA idiots. They have lost their minds. It's for the left wing, for the Democrats. And I'm a Democrat, and I'm a Canadian resident good man. I'm a good host of this show for over 7 years. So, it's on Cineplex and AMC Theater. See it or don't see it. Period. Okay, now the third lady, how was the Oscars? Conan O'Brien, that host, he did an excellent job. The monologue, it was too damn funny, man. The opening monologue was right off the bat. Gosh. And the award for the best winning actress, director, and the best picture, Sean Baker, Mikey Madison, and Anoa. They're all 5 or 6 winners, including Best Picture. Anoa, Mikey Madison, she fully deserves this recognition, this woman. From Once Upon a Time Hollywood, Quentin Tarantino, to Anoa, to become this biggest star for Mikey Madison's career. Yeah, she fully deserves it. A whole lot for her. And people are going to recognize Mikey Madison is a definition of Hollywood star of example. So, Anoa wins 6 awards in the Oscars, including Best Picture, Mikey Madison and Honora, and director Sean Baker. So congrats to all the winners from the Oscars, and Conan O'Brien, what an amazing, excellent, fantastic host of the Oscars. But guess what? Conan O'Brien is going to be host of Oscars next year again. Yes, and I'm super happy for Conan O'Brien can do the host for the second time again for next year, including the Golden Globe. Nikki Glacier is doing the same again for next year because the award show, it needs to get better. During the pandemic and the whole thing went down because of how the awards in Hollywood, California have changed because of this. During the American Music Awards, the weekend, the weekend posted to boycott the awards, the Agyemang Awards, to the CEO of this American Music Awards Association. They need to be handled in every step of the way. What the Weeknd able to testify, he said, was right. And I stand with Weeknd. That's Canadian rapper, artist, singer. The Weeknd able to testify, he's right. It's time to make a change for a better awards night, through the red carpet, through the show, throughout the networks, international, and the States, all around the world, including North America. Okay? Well, those two are going for next year. Nikki Glacier from Golden Globe is returning the host, and Conan O'Brien is returning host for the Oscars next year after the success for this year's award show. And the next one is the Juno Awards. Yeah, I cannot forget about that. The Juno Awards is coming up on the end of this March month, which is going to be hosted by Michael Bublé. Michael Bublé will be held in Vancouver, BC Place for Juno Awards. After Nelly Furtado, she killed it. She killed it in a great comeback in Canada history. One of the greatest Canadian song artists throughout the world and Canada. She's going to be in a Hall of Fame, Canada's Walk of Fame of Nelly Furtado. What a truly remarkable she is, from the best album of all time, Lose, Nelly Furtado's album in 2006, and all the way to that seventh album is Nelly Furtado, released it last year in 2024, the 7th, and it's a truly pay for the respect for all these years for Nelly Furtado's career, and this album is a special for everyone, for Canadian fans all around the world, outside of the United States and international, that Nelly Furtado has world tour all these years, and now she appears on I Am Invisible Games this year, was held on Vancouver, and she performed this song for the I Am Invisible Games of 2025. Man, oh man, I adore her, and Nelly Furtado's coming back to return music after a long hiatus, and I'm still waiting for the interview when Nelly Furtado feels it when the time is right. Then we're gonna start an interview with Nelly Furtado, me and Nelly Furtado, talking about her career and her the past, the journey, what she have accomplished, her everything, her life, her music, and her career. Don't worry, Pipe Show fans. I'll bring the interview with Nelly Furtado when the time is right. So the Juno Awards with Michael Bublé will be held on next week by the end of this March, on March 30th, Sunday, March 30th. It's on CBC and streaming on CBC Gem. Yeah, it's going to be out for Juno Awards on Vancouver, BC Place when Taylor Swift did the final tour in Canada to wrap it up this Eras tour in 1989. Comes from the album 1989 from Taylor Swift to wrap up the Taylor Swift the Eras tour. Was taking place on Vancouver, BC Place last year. Actually, I think it's January, not last year, before the new year. That took place in Vancouver, BC Place on his last tour before saying goodbye to Taylor Swift and to all the world. That she traveled all the way the US, international, Germany, no, not Germany, London, Australia, what else? Spain, Spain, anything else? London, UK and London, Italy, Italy. Here in this other side of the states, California, Seattle, Minnesota, Las Vegas, Salt Lake City. I can go on and on throughout the states and international, including North America, Canada. That Taylor Swift travel all around the world to perform more songs throughout the years of Taylor Swift the Eras tour. And the last stop took place in Vancouver, British Columbia at the Vancouver BC Place on his last stop before ending this conclusion of the Taylor Swift the Eras tour. Completed 1,989 days, which that puts on the album of 1989, where Taylor Swift was born on her birthday. Okay, so Juno Awards, hosted by Michael Bublé, tuned in on March 30th on CBC and CBC Gem. Okay, people? I needed that. Well, we're gonna go for a break and see you on the second half. That coffee was good. So we'll see you on the second half. That I'm gonna continue this coverage, story updates, that what's been going on in the world, and including topic and debate of the week, also sports. That I had to talk the Calgary Flames, Edmonton Oilers, Blue Jays, and Dodgers to see what's up. So hurry back on the second half, courtesy on the Blind Show with Kwabena Agyemang. See you in a bit. Welcome back to the Blind Show with Kwabena Agyemang on the second half. And the whole big story is John Cena finally heel turn after 21 years. Now took place in Rogers Center from Elimination Chamber, where The Rock and Travis Scott both appear in the ring, and John Cena turned heel, attacked Cody Rhodes, and used a Rolex watch, punching right through the right eye, and grabs the WWE Undisputed Champion, hit after hit after hit, and torture Cody Rhodes in brutal way. I mean, that was one of the most shockingly turns in WWE history that everyone did not expect. I was shocked and stunned that after 21 years, I had never expected John Cena finally got his heel turn move and sold his soul to Rock. I mean, man, it's been a long time coming for John Cena. And now, last Monday, he showed up in Brussels, Belgium, in the road of WrestleMania 41. The WWE Universe have loudly booed, chanting, F you Cena, Cena sucks, let's go Cena, Cena sucks, and John Cena sucks, all over. And now Cody Rhodes, once not that heel character acting like a whiny bitch, he wants the real John Cena, who he is coming for a second-time world champion in WrestleMania 41 if he claims to be defeated by Cody Rhodes. If one day in one belief, if that possible makes possible, yeah, when the champ is here, maybe. So, yeah, Cody Rhodes feel fired up in guts, anger, and heart. Like you feel it in Cody Rhodes' feeling. Anger, guilt, a little guilt, and fired up. Yeah. In his heart. In John Cena's betrayal. To the fans, to the locker room, to the management, to the whole thing, the WWE managers, it's going to be a hard, long look to see John Cena in a heel turn where everyone, superstars and pro wrestling, are in deep shock what they witness. They see this coming. So, in 35 days, WrestleMania 41 take place in Las Vegas. The Undisputed Champion Cody Rhodes and John Cena, in an Elimination Chamber winner, shocked in a heel turn move, happening in Rogers Center, Toronto, in an Elimination Chamber final premium live event. Tune in in April 18 and 19 on WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas took place in Allegiant Stadium. It's on Peacock in the United States and international on Netflix. So I'm still waiting more segments before I head to a fight challenge at WrestleMania. Okay, don't want this camera to be cut off again. So, gotta do this quick before I'm gonna leave this show end, before my camera cuts off again. Yes, the topic and debate of the week is, well, Ontario, Canada. So it's the biggest population in Canada, which is I'm heading for next month on April when the season ends, when the Stanley Cup playoffs, and the Calgary Flames and Edmonton Oilers, if they clinch the playoffs, they're in the wild spot for Calgary Flames, and Edmonton Oilers are in the number 1 or 2 standings in the Western Conference. So if these two Battle Albertas have clinched the playoff spot, then I am rooting for them, and I can't wait to see if Edmonton Oilers get some redemption to win the Stanley Cup after last year with the Florida Panthers winning Stanley Cup. They are so close with series tied at 3-3, so close for Edmonton Oilers. But that is a win comeback, 3 wins comeback for the Edmonton Oilers in history for Edmonton in Canada. So, will they do it again for Connor McDavid for redemption to get the Stanley Cup win? Yes. Yes. The answer is yes. Edmonton Oilers can prove the example of Maple Leafs. Edmonton Oilers is better than Maple Leafs. Every year in the first round playoffs, every year couldn't get the job done. And that is sickening and tiring of this Maple Leafs franchise, milking the franchise. It's called a locale compared to New York Knicks and other franchises like the Atlanta Thrashers are done poorly. Not that New York Knicks and Maple Leafs, this kind of BS. Every repetitive playoff year, after year, after year, after year, where the other teams are getting better, they understand the level of this hockey game that Maple Leafs doesn't know what they are doing. And that pissed me off. And T.O. Sportsock is really pissed off with this Maple Leafs tirade of year after year after year in the playoffs. That regular season gets better, then the playoffs was sucked for Maple Leafs. Every bloody damn year. Yeah. Steve Dangle. Sorry, Steve. I know you hate Maple Leafs so damn much with every year of playoffs, run contending every damn year. Couldn't get the job done with these players and the management and the head coach. I'm not going to go for that. I'm not even going there for the faults and blame, for the excuses. But the Edmonton Oilers is a better example than Maple Leafs for a lesson. So Edmonton Oilers will teach a lesson to the Maple Leafs. You're going to understand this franchise, this dignity, this players and management and the head coach are doing better than the Toronto Maple Leafs. So Edmonton Oilers make an example out of Maple Leafs for a lesson that Maple Leafs couldn't do is repetitive every year. My God. Anyways, the topic of the Debate Week is Ontario, Canada, the biggest population throughout the entire Canada, including the world, in North America. Over 1 million. So, Ontario, Canada, where the new Prime Minister, Mark Carney, is our new Prime Minister designated. For now, Justin Trudeau has finally gone. Justin Trudeau has finally gone as a Liberal leader, as a Prime Minister for years. In 18 or 19 years, Justin Trudeau said goodbye to Parliament here in Ottawa, Ontario. His last appearance on television for Justin Trudeau took place last week. In a farewell to Justin Trudeau, thank God that many Canadian people are now saying, thank God Trudeau is finally finished. But it was a good run for Justin Trudeau of political career in Liberal, handling the business and the economy and the law and everything, including Doug Ford, Ontario Premier Doug Ford, and Mayor of Toronto, Olivia Chow. Yeah, couldn't thank him for his support, Justin Trudeau, over the years. And now it's enter marketing era, the new marketing era for Liberal. I hope he can do better than Justin Trudeau. So, marketing, welcome to a new era of the new Prime Minister of Canada, Mark Carney, as a designated Liberal leader. Not Pierre Poilievre from Conservative like Doug Ford. No, that ain't gonna happen. So they won lots of votes for Mark Carney. That's chose the leader in a better way than Justin Trudeau. What a true Canadian supposed to be. So congrats to Mark Carney, and looking forward to see you in Ontario on next season. Maybe I have a chance to talk with Mark Carney if he has on time. Same with Nomyn if I have an interview with her. If she has more time, then I'll make a date and a time and a place. I'll be there. Okay, well, all that away with that stories. The Blue Jays and the Dodgers, the spring training is coming to close before the regular opening day season begins on April. Starting the Dodgers, I hope they reveal a new ring ceremony for the World Series champion last year in a Yankee Best of 7 series in the World Series. Astonishing record-breaking viewers with over 100 million viewers. Over 100 million viewers are lit up. This DVR exploded. The MLB on Fox Sports exploded. My God. That was one of the best record-breaking viewers of all time in MLB on Fox history on the record books. and celebrate on 30th anniversary for 30 seasons of MLB on Fox coverage since in the 1996. Since 1996 was first broadcast on first coverage of the MLB on Fox in 30 seasons for 30 years. Yeah, MLB on Fox has brought into a new live generation of baseball. Coverage for the fans, teams, players, managers, coaches, throughout baseball history and the past. And to the coverage from broadcasters, Joe Buck, Kenny Albert, Matt Vazurjan, Jason Benelli, Don Ozzello, Aaron Goldschmidt, David Sims, Aaron Karros, AJ Pasiski, Tom Belushi, Harold Reynolds, Ken Watson, and the list goes on and on. One of the best broadcasters to the MLB on Fox Sports to this day, since day one. They've got a new job on 1996. Throughout the 2000s, 10s, and 20s. In 3 and 4 decades. Now celebrates the 30th anniversary of MLB on Fox after 30 seasons. So what they came up with, a new graphic, a new title, a new graphic change for 30th anniversary. What graphic is going to be like? A new one. It's going to be a sick graphic, I can tell you. If they change the graphics from celebrating 30 years, Baseball Night America, or MLB on Fox on FS1, it's going to be much shocking. This look for 30 seasons, a new intro, a new look. And the current old opening will remain super epic. I love this old intro back in the early 1990s and 2000s, and they stopped using this old intro, the baseball intro. That song will remain nostalgic forever. So, the MLB on Fox on the opening day starts off the Dodgers. Take place in Dodger Stadium, where they take on the opening day ceremony with the ring ceremony for celebrating the World Series champion. It will unveil this new ring. It's gotta be Joyson's. They made this ring. It's gotta be the Dodgers this year, where they unveil the new ring for the World Series champ. And I'm waiting to get one, a replica one. That way I can take it home with me. And that ring I would never lose, and I would never forget that I support this team. And I'm a Blue Jay fan, and I would support as a Los Angeles Dodgers fan for doing so well, making tons of millions of dollars in this franchise, good contracts, good trades, and man, Shohei Ohtani, Freddie Freeman, absolutely superstar. Wow. Pitching, batting, walk-off grand slam by Freddie Freeman in Game 1. My God. With the channeling Kirk Gibson, a remarkable moment, and Joe Davis Joe Davis, my God. He was a Dodgers in Spectrum Sports in LA. He is very lucky to be in the coverage of LA on Fox with the Dodgers. One of the greatest calls I've ever listened, that Joe Davis he is the successor of you guessed it, Vince Scully. He is the successor of Vince Scully, that is Joe Davis. Joe Davis is one of the best calls in MLB history. And that moment we'll never forget. That Joe Davis, man, oh man, oh man. I love this man. Joe Davis, I love this man. He's better than Joe Buck. Yeah. So tune in on MLB on Fox for the opening day for Dodgers. Next season, on next month, April, opening day, the ring ceremony. Can't wait to see on video the new ring. It's gotta be gold, and it's gotta be authentic one by Joystons. Only time will tell next month what it's look like. Then I'm gonna get one, a replica one. Okay, the Blue Jays. Next is the Max Scherzer with the 1-year contract, and let's see he can do it up to ace. And now the next season, the spring training is over. Now the Blue Jays next season on April on opening day. I hope Blue Jays can win and get back to the postseason. From last year's was a total stink mess. After trade after trade after trade was devastating for the Blue Jays fans. Heartbroken, let the franchise down, and Ross Atkins will not leave. Have lost his mind. Giving away trade after trade after trade was devastating. And heard the news everywhere. MLB Network, Sportsnet, yeah, that truly hurts. So next season, we got Max Scherzer, we got Vladimir Guerrero, George Springer, all the players. Bo Bichette, yeah. So next month, April, I'm still rooting for Blue Jays to improve this season better than last season. To not screw this up again. That last season was a total mess. A stinking mess. Was not good. Was not very good enough. And now they eliminate the playoff for the postseason, which this season will not do that again and again and again until Ross Atkins is gone. Okay, the Blue Jays, see you on the next month on the opening day. Same with the Dodgers. Can't wait for the ceremony. For the Dodgers to unveil the ring was made by Johnson's, yeah. Okay, people. That's really good coffee. Can smell a little bit with pecans on it, and I put milk, and it tastes really good. Okay, people? Well, that is all the episode 6 on the Pie Show with Agyemang. Thank you guys for watching, and see you on the next episode 7 next Friday on this Friday night edition of the Pie Show with Agyemang. My name is Agyemang, and follow on Instagram Blue Sky and Threads at the Prime Show _. Take care of yourself and see you next Friday, everybody. Very well, good day, and good night from Calgary. Bye bye, everybody. Love ya.